The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad. It's the Pod Squad. The Pod Squad.
Uh-oh. We're being recorded, guys.
I can hear you.
We can hear you, but we can't see you yet.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, hold on. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
No, you
Got
got one
something.
second. Mike hasn't come on yet, so.
He's got something planned. That's what he's up to.
Oh, the big reveal.
I just heard that sinister laugh, too.
Nah, it's still the same background.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my
Last
God.
time.
You didn't change it?
No. Gonna change it back. There we go.
There you go.
There's your office. Your office space.
I should have something, right? Should put something up. Let's see.
At the last minute, I did, but I haven't. I'll show it when I talk about my part.
Ah.
And I have a couple of things I want to promote, too, before we get into our topic.
What is it that you want
But
to
I see Mike is here now. So, and now we're recording. So as you know, I've been a big fan of this young lady from Austin named Jackie Benson. And I've been like showing the streams on our Facebook page and everything. Well, I'm a big fan and I ordered myself a t-shirt to wear to the concert. Can you see it? I see it's going blank. It's going blank because of the color. Here you go.
There you go.
Jackie Benson Vintage Machine. All right. I ordered this. This came. Okay. And it also came with a live recording.
Nice.
There you go. There she is. Awesome. Got all the cool stuff on the inside there. Let me get the right angle. There you go. Some of it right there. And I hope this comes out. An autograph picture.
Oh.
I don't know how to. It's covering me up. Covering me up.
We see parts of her.
See parts of her.
I think I saw her ear.
She's coming to the Paper Tiger next weekend, and she's playing tonight and tomorrow at Anton's in Austin, and she's streaming both shows. So tomorrow, since we're doing a show tonight, tomorrow I'm going to be sharing that on our Facebook page. So when y'all see it, and hopefully some of our subscribers will see it, they're going to say, I got to go get a ticket because she's awesome. So I've been listening to this CD like all week in my car. It's fantastic. So anyway, she's awesome. I just like promoting her because she's up in Austin. She's a Texas girl and she's super talented and she's really cool and nice and awesome. And I want to help her be successful.
Are you getting a kickback?
Oh, I thought you said, am I carrying her on my shoulders or something? What was that? No, just the pleasure of being a fan. That's all I am. So
The important question, Vic, is she okay with us promoting her?
I think so.
Is she okay with a starting podcast that really doesn't have that many viewers?
Hey, it's got me and y'all, and that should be all for starters.
It's a start. How y'all doing?
It's a start. And she streams all the time, almost every night. If she's not performing, and even when she is performing, she's streaming. So she's very accessible, and she wants everybody to check her out. And so I'm just helping her do what she's doing.
All right, guys. You guys at home, you heard Vic. If you're interested, go watch her live stream on Facebook. I don't know anything. I can't say anything because I haven't really listened to her yet. But
It's on YouTube.
Yeah,
You can
check
check
her
her
out.
out everywhere. She's everywhere, and she's awesome. So very bluesy. Got some little reggae tones in there too. It's really cool. So check it out. The other thing I was going to promote, and this is very brief. Today's my daughter's birthday.
Yay. Yay.
I did ask her if she wanted to make a guest appearance. She said no, which is typical, but she's 24. So I need to make a t-shirt of her. She's 24.
24.
Wow.
Wow, she's still a
Dang.
baby.
She is my baby forever. Baby for life.
Well, congratulations and happy birthday.
And it's the Father's Day weekend, which makes it even more special. So
Oh, that's right.
Mm.
That's right. Yeah.
Cool.
yes, super awesome. Tomorrow we're going to just do an all-day thing. It's going to be an all day long. So it's going to be awesome.
What's up?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing good. Are you doing okay?
Yeah.
Are you missing some important accessory or?
I'm telling you, my glasses. Am I squinting?
Yeah.
If I wear them, they glare.
We're not used to seeing you without your glasses, and you're all like.
Yeah, I'm trying to play it off. It ain't working. huh?
No.
Takes off the glasses. He's Super Mike.
Because of the glasses and I can't see you guys.
Where's your cape?
Yeah, we need the suit, tie, and the glasses. Who's that? We don't know who that is.
Kind of like.
Who
do I
could
keep
the man
my
be?
head down so I don't get a glare. Do I go up higher?
Oh, you're good like that.
And the thing is, I told myself, yeah, get in early and get all this set up and fix that because it was a problem last time. And guess what? I slid in at the last minute, finishing my research 4 minutes ago.
Dad,
I broke my
Awesome.
record. I think the last time it was 7 minutes.
Are you sure you're not just gonna like hop on
I should've
Victor's train there and?
I should have just sent Victor a text. They just feed me some information.
Exactly. Victor, tell me what I like.
I'll just
Tell me
read
what
it
my
off to
favorites
you.
are tonight.
And I literally just added to my list just like 10 minutes before the show. So
Wow.
See, I'm not the only one.
yeah.
But I got a good excuse. We've been filming for 4 days straight, and I've been super busy with that.
How's the
Then
shoot
on
going?
the sun, and we finish early, but then you just zap from being out in the heat all day. It's like,
Oh yeah.
it's been a little tough, but we're getting it done.
That's
And,
exciting.
I would much rather have done it, in March or April, but gosh, what did we have? Monsoons, freezes, everything else for the last
Everything
3
happened.
months.
Yeah.
And we have two youngsters in our film that are in school, so we kind of have to wait for summertime for them to get their stuff.
Right.
So it is what it is. You do what you got to do, and that's what's going on. So
Well, that's good. Are
So
you
if
almost,
I'm-
are you almost at the point of wrapping up, or are you still filming for a while?
oh no.
Is it just the kiddos that y'all need to work on?
We're trying to get the kiddos. Actually, I just had dinner with my director right before we came on, and we were just discussing how we really got to get the kids' scenes shot because one of them, the boy, he's at that age where he can grow a foot over the summer. He's just getting ready. He just looks like he's just poised to like just sprout. I remember being that age and astounding people that hadn't seen me in 3 months because I grew a foot, and I remember.
And then his voice is gonna start cracking.
Yeah, all of that. Even his wardrobe, 1850s wardrobe, we were already like looking at it like, is that still fitting him? Just barely, growing, just growing.
Just let it out a little bit. He'll be
It's
fine.
the Western version of a Linklater movie, right? About a boy.
Yeah, we got to get on this. No more delays. This kid's growing faster than we're shooting his scenes. But yeah, but we'll get it done. Hopefully this summer we'll at least get the kids parts done.
Nice.
Yeah, and I almost called you, Jose, yesterday.
Yeah.
We're short a guy. We had a guy call in, and we needed somebody bad to like hold the boom pole. And I was like, who
Yeah, I can do
call
that.
last minute? And I was like, Jose's right down the street. And it
I
you're
can do
literally
that.
right around the corner from where we're filming.
Oh wow.
damn.
Out there near the prison where it's all
Yeah.
dark and scary. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Across
Everybody's
the
gonna know where Jose lives.
So,
By the
but we
prison.
got somebody to fill in. Don't be surprised you get that last minute call.
I'll be ready, man.
What are you doing? Hey, Jose, what's up? How are you? What are you doing?
Picking you up in 5 minutes. Be on the corner.
Just walk there.
Corner.
Just be outside. I'm not even going to slow down. Just jump in the back of the truck.
Like,
Yeah, so it's been hectic, to say the least. But
We're all officially on summertime now, and
yeah, we made it.
I'm working.
I was about to say, I thought we'd be less busy, but we almost didn't make this meeting because everybody had stuff to do.
No, I'm working.
did everybody recover from that last meeting? That last meeting?
Barely.
Yeah,
Barely.
Yeah.
I was pulling my hair out. We had for you guys at home. We had to have a kind of an impromptu meeting, planning meeting via text because nobody could meet. Nobody could meet at the time we were supposed to meet and record at the time we were supposed to record. So yeah, some creative
It happens.
scheduling there.
You got 5 people, it happens sometimes.
Yeah.
everybody doing all kinds of stuff, different directions, different
Yeah.
lives. That's how it goes.
So Jose, you're working summer school, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
How much longer do you have?
we're doing it for 4 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah. So I go all the way till about the second week of July or somewhere around there. First week of July, somewhere around there.
Yeah, usually July 4th is the cutoff usually.
Yeah. It'll be just a few days after July 4th, but be a good paycheck when it comes around.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can produce our next short film.
We're going to Olive Garden.
Hey,
Oh,
here's our idea.
salad.
out
Unlimited.
of the salad, right?
We're like, keep the breadsticks coming. Come on.
Yes.
We look at the budget. Scratch Olive Garden. Let's talk Wendy's.
Salad.
$1.
No, well that's
Dollar menu. Yeah.
Yeah, dollar menu, exactly.
There you go. We're talking our budget.
What about you, Susan? How's your summer school?
Not doing summer school.
Weren't you subbing?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Isn't that pretty much an everyday type thing?
they gotta approve me to sub. So if they don't want me, they'll get someone else, I guess.
They have to approve you in the district that you're already working?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Ridiculous. Oh well. It's crazy.
So.
Well, I'm taking all summer off. I've never worked summer school.
yay, me too.
I need to recover.
Actually, I'm lying. I did 1 week of summer school as a substitute for somebody.
Oh, really?
Never again. It's like now I know why I never do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I never do it either.
Good for you. Good for you.
You won't talk me into it.
Oh, well.
I didn't even go to school much when I was supposed to go to school.
That explains a lot, Mike.
I made it by lunchtime.
Well, you're on a podcast full of teachers, Mike. I'm sure we
I know
can
that.
make some kind of accelerated program for you.
Hey,
7 minutes before Ed was due.
Yeah, pass round. Some things never change. Yeah, I lay awake and I wondering, how did I get lumped in with this group? We're so.
Let's see. We've got a science teacher, a history teacher, a special ed teacher, an art teacher. So I think we got everything
You
covered.
got all these educators, and then you got me.
You're good. You're good. Don't worry. You fit in.
We'll get you that GED, Mike. We'll get it. Don't worry.
I'll make copies and sell them. Need a GED? Yeah, no problem.
Gosh, that's terrible.
Hang around the high schools. Hey, man, wasting time here.
Degree from Southampton Institute of Technology.
Sorry, bad influence. I'm not like that anymore.
He graduated from the School of Rock. He doesn't need anything else.
Last year, I'm a change man.
School of Hard Knocks.
Going up a little.
Oy. Well, what are we going to talk about today, guys? We're talking some summer films.
It's summertime.
Summertime. All right. Well, yeah, we're talking summer movies. Everybody at home. Hello, by the way. I'm sorry if we're being rude and not introducing ourselves. If you kind of landed here by mistake, we're the Pod Squad, and I'm Belinda. And we've got this is gonna be messed up.
Raise your hand.
It always gets all confused, but
Call out the name and we'll raise our hand.
that's probably Jose over there. That's probably Victor.
Yeah.
And we probably got Mike down here and Susan down here.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll say that's right. And if not, then I'll fix it on.
Raise your hand. Present.
I'll fix it in post production. Yeah, and we're gonna be talking about summer movies, some of our favorites, and just movies that remind us of summertime, like what we associate with summer. What movies? Don't know what you guys think out there, but we're gonna talk about our movies. So, I don't know. Anybody want to get us started off?
I always want to go first.
Go for it.
Nobody steals my idea. And because my list is short, I was like, if y'all steal, I'm not gonna.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So I'll go first.
Art.
Okay.
Okay. Let me see. So summertime movies. They're all old movies for me. I can't think of anything more recent. And no, I'm not talking about old Elvis Presley movies or Annette Funicello and Frankie Avalon beach movies. I'm talking about let's start in 1986. Stand By Me. Thought that was a good coming of age. Reminds me of a summertime. It reminds me of growing up with kids in the neighborhood and something we would have done. No, we didn't find no dead body, but adventures and just disappear all day, or come back late at night, and our parents are like, "Where have you been?" You know, everybody's got that rule: be home before the street lights come on.
Yeah.
Well, we broke that rule plenty of times. But yeah, Stand By Me was that just brings back summer memories for me, just because it just reminds me of growing up as a kid, wandering around the neighborhood or really wandering across town or wherever all summer, because you had all summer to do whatever you wanted. And that was back when you had 3 months of summer, not 2.5 now, like these poor kids do things. It seems like their summers are getting shorter and shorter. But Stand By Me is probably a film that I'm pretty fond of. It came out in August of 1986. See, what did it get? A Golden Globe. You got a Golden Globe for Best Director, Best Motion Picture, and an Oscar for Best Screenplay. That's one.
Wasn't that also based on a Stephen King book?
It was
Mhm.
based on a Stephen King book.
I think the
That's right.
Stephen King book was called The Body.
That's right.
Yeah, it was a short story.
Yeah.
It was in a book called,
The Four Seasons.
I was gonna say different seasons, but yeah.
The different seasons. No, I think
Is it different seasons?
yeah, I think maybe it is. Yeah, I remember reading that in there.
Yeah.
And did
I was
Rob
had the
Reiner
gr-
direct that? Rob Reiner, did he direct that?
That's correct.
I think
Okay.
so. Mhm.
There were a lot of really good movies that came from all the short stories in that, in just that one
That
book.
one book.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was an amazing book.
Yeah, I knew all that in the past, but when I was doing my research with 4 minutes ago, I didn't have time to write that in my notes.
Good pick. Yeah, very good movie. And Joaquin Phoenix, Big Brother is in there.
Yeah, River Phoenix.
River.
Yeah, River Phoenix. That's
Who are the other guys? I know they're all famous, right? All of them.
Will Wheaton.
Will Wheaton. There you go.
Yes.
Well,
Jerry
Oh,
O'Connell? Wasn't Jerry
O'Connell.
O'Connell in
Jerry
that?
O'Connell.
Uh-huh.
And
Chubby as a kid.
man, that
Yeah.
Corey,
Oh,
the
he grew
Corey,
up.
Rick Feldman.
Corey Feldman. There you go.
Oh,
One of the
that's right,
two
that's right.
Corys.
Yeah.
Wasn't Matt Dillon in that too? Or
No,
It
it
was-
was Sutherland, I think.
Keeper
Keeper
Sutherland.
Sutherland.
Kiefer
Keeper,
Sutherland.
yes,
Yeah,
Keeper.
yeah,
Played the bad guy,
yeah. Big
bad
Brother.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, the great
It's a
film.
really good cast.
Mhm. And then Richard Dreyfuss does the narration, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I got a little tie to our hometown. Corey, which one is he? Feldman.
Hmm.
He just recently did an independent film here in town with a filmmaker friend of mine.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Mm,
excellent.
Mm. awesome.
Still out there. He's still out there doing his thing.
That's a very good movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play a kid in this film. Like, he was actually the dad with Stretch. No, not really. He's at that age now. So, but moving on to the next film. In this one, I remember as a kid, and it was more adult themed, but I guess because the title has summer in it, it was one of the first ones that came to mind was Summer of 42.
Ooh, I was thinking of that one.
Yeah, it came out in April of 1971. The thing about that, well, it was nominated for 4 Oscars. It won for original screenplay and cinematography. But what really got me about this film, I mean, 1971, it had a $1 million budget, which was a lot of money back then. But it made $32 million, which was a lot of money back then as it is now. So, very successful film.
Mm.
Summer of 42.
What year did that come out?
1971.
Okay.
Released April 18th, 1971.
Yeah, it's my birthday. Ooh, my birthday.
Was your birthday?
Oh yeah, it was April 18th. Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Very nice.
So I've never seen the movie. Who comes out in it? What's it about? I mean, obviously it's about the summer of 42, but what,
It's a little adult themed. I mean, we're a family friendly show, so I'll just say it real quick. Robbie Benson was a young teenager,
mm,
and he gets involved with the
It's-
older woman.
Yeah, it's a
Mm.
coming of age movie during the war, World War II. That's Summer 42. And, I don't want, it's a really good movie. I don't want to give away anything, but it also got Academy Award for Best Song, I think, that year. But, yeah, it takes place during the World War. This lady's husband goes off to war, and Robbie Benson meets her. And like Mike says, they kind of get involved, but I don't want to give away too much. But it's a really good movie.
mm. Okay.
Yeah, if you've never
All right.
seen it, I mean, I saw it when I was young, and honestly, I wouldn't mind watching it again because I don't remember a lot of it. Victor, you probably remember more.
Yeah, I think it came on TV, and my parents wouldn't let me watch.
Yeah.
Mm,
I remember it wasn't appropriate for kids, but I remember watching it. Yeah.
Yeah,
mm.
But yeah,
Wow.
still reminds
definitely
me-
has the adult themes for sure.
Now I want to watch it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Write it down on my list.
Finally, my third film. Moving on. In this one, you can't have summer without going to the beach. Come on. And what brings to mind the beach more than a shark? Come on.
Oh,
Released in June 20th, 1975. We're a couple of days off. Probably by the time this comes out, it'll be the 45th anniversary of Jaws.
Wow.
I remember that being a summer movie because we had gone to the beach that summer a week before we went to see that movie.
Really?
We were so terrified after the movie. We were like, man, if we would have saw this movie before, we would have never went to the beach. And so I always remember that the beach Jaws shark movie came out around the summer when we actually took our family summer vacation to the beach. So, yeah, so it was nominated for Best Picture, but it won an Oscar for Best Original Score, film editing, and I can't read my notes. Something else. It won another one. I don't remember. I can't read what the other one was.
The original blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. It was a great. And the other thing that's really impressive about that film was Steven Spielberg was only 28 years old when he directed that.
Dang.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Wow, I didn't realize he was that young.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
And then he followed that up with Close Encounters. I mean, golly, guy.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those are my three: Stand By Me, Summer 42, and Jaws. My summer film.
Very
Good
nice.
one. You only took one off my list, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, I took one off my list too.
Yeah.
Probably the same one because he took one off mine.
Mm.
That's why I try to go first.
Yeah.
Giving away my secret. Yeah, I'll go first.
That means I have to follow his coattails now.
Ah, dang it.
Yeah, but I figured knowing how studious Victor is, and he talked about it 2 weeks ago. He
He's gonna
probably
have them all on his list.
I need some glasses. I need my glasses.
There he goes, nerd glasses.
I'll take some off my list.
Let me check the Library of Congress on that one.
Victor and Belinda, I'm sure have backups. I didn't have any backups. Like if you'd have took mine, I would have been like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I got 9.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, see, he's got
Well,
9. I was good to get
Well, now it's 8. So
I behaved. I didn't write down too many because I didn't
9
want.
lives, we're down to 8. Okay.
I didn't want to go on and on for half an
then
hour.
I'll have some honorable mentions.
Yeah, I don't even have that. Usually I have a couple of those. It's been a
All
hectic
right.
everything.
Well, good. That was a pretty good list. I approve. Our timer just went off. Do we want to stop and start again so we don't cut anyone off? Or yeah,
We got about 9 minutes.
yeah. All right, let's get off, get back on, and we'll see you guys at home in just a little bit. Ah, there he is.
Here I am. Sorry.
No problem. No problem. Okay, so we just heard from Mike. We heard his there we go, his selections. Who else would like to go?
All right, I'll go.
Yay! Okay.
Where somebody takes mine
Oh,
and
Right.
then I end up with nothing.
Jose.
All right, so Mike took one of them from me. He took Jaws.
Yeah, that was mine too.
Yeah.
E3.
And not only that, but I think the movie, it takes place during the summer, right?
Yes.
And then also it was a summer blockbuster. I guess like Vic said, right? It's the first
Yeah.
summer blockbuster. After that, every summer after that had some sort of big name movie. So that was pretty much it. I guess that's all I had. I think it was the highest grossing film, I think, up until that time. And a couple years later, Star Wars took it over as the highest grossing film in the summer. Scared the hell out of a lot of people.
Hmm.
I remember there was like a bunch of spin-offs of the movie, or like sort of like cheap rip-offs because the movie was so popular. And I remember seeing like Orca. I think I want to go see that at the theater.
Yeah.
Remember that one? It was about a killer whale. And then I'll never forget that one. And then there was like Piranha. I think there was like another one, and
That's right. I forgot.
they had all these other like the guppies and all that. So it was like a whole bunch of different
Sharknado.
Sharknado.
You
Yeah.
know.
That's right.
I mean, I this is not my. I'm stealing somebody's comments, but somebody said I'd like to be in that. I would have liked to have been in that room when they pitched that movie. Tornado of Sharks, yeah, and somebody actually bought into it. Like, okay, yeah, that sounds great. Let's do
Sure, I
it.
got $30 million to spend on whatever. Let's go ahead. Mike.
There's hope for us.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Mhm.
Even Happy Days jumped the shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
All
not
right.
put a shark in your movie?
Yeah.
Um,
All right. Well, so you can't use okay.
all right. So yeah. So I mentioned Jaws. I'll mention that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
The next one is Star Wars, only because again it was, it came out in the summer. That was a big blockbuster hit, 1977. I mean, I don't have a lot of memories when I was a kid, but one of the few ones I have is when that movie came out. I was only 4 years old when it came out, and I just started the whole summer blockbuster thing. That one and Jaws. Right after that,
Yeah.
I mean, there's like, if there's not an action film in the summer, it's not a summer blockbuster, right? They got to have some kind of action or aliens or monsters or some
Big budget. Yeah.
big budget, crazy special effects, right? So yeah, so that's the other one, Star Wars Episode 4. I could talk about that one forever. I even got the shirt here.
Hey,
Big fan.
Wow.
All right.
sure looks better than mine, I guess, because you don't have a background.
So big fan of that one. I think if we ever have a debate about Star Wars versus Star Trek, I have to say Star Wars, hands
Star Trek.
down.
Star Trek.
No competition there.
Star Wars second, Lost in Space first.
Lost in Space. Eee,
Have to throw it in there.
Lost in
Can't
Space.
let
I
it go.
don't know, man.
Can't let it go.
There you go.
I don't know.
Every chance I get.
Let's see. All right, so that's those are the two big ones. Okay, so I had another one. This is one that, because I kind of wasn't really sure what you guys were asking for us to do for summer movies. I was like, movies that take place in the summer, or that remind us about summer, or that are summer blockbusters. And so
Yes, and yes.
I was like confused about that. But when I thought about movies about summer, and I thought, okay, well, movies that take place during the summer. So one of the ones I picked is a movie called The Summer of Sam. Have you guys ever seen that movie? It came out in 1999.
That was on my list. Okay.
Ah,
I got a big list. It's okay. It's okay.
that's all right. You still got 99 more left. So all right.
Now, was that a
So-
TV movie or a theater movie?
What's that?
Was that a TV movie or a theater movie?
It was a theater movie. I remember going to see it at the theater too when it came out and everything.
What
I
is
don't know
it
if it
about?
did. What's that?
What is it about?
It's about the son of Sam, but not really about him. It's about like the effect it has on the city, because everybody was scared of this
She
guy,
doesn't know. I don't think she knows who Sam, what was going on, because she's a
Oh,
young.
the son of Sam. So the son of Sam was a serial killer in the 1970s, and he was killing all these people, and it's like happening in New York City. So I mean, it's like one of the biggest cities in the country. So it's like hard to find this guy. He's shooting people in like their cars and stuff, and so the movie kind of like shows a little bit of that, and shows a little bit of like the son of Sam too, and like what's going through his head. And there was like a dog telling him to kill people, and the guy was like, he was nuts. Sam Berkowitz, I think was his name, right?
Yeah.
Or David Berkowitz. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that was like what, in 1977 when that was happening. And New York had like a big blackout too at the same time. During that time, it was like in the summer, I guess, and it was like with the power grids or something, like all the lights went out. And so you can imagine it's this big city. There's possibility of crime. You got this killer running around and everything. So the movie's set during that time. It's got John Leguizamo and Adrian Brody. They both come out in the movie. And then there's like this big thing about like some people suspect that one of them is I'm not going to give away too much, but they think one of them is the son of Sam. And, it's hot and everything. Everybody's always sweaty in the movie and stuff. And so that plus all the tension and everything. And then at the end, there's like this big scene and everything where everything just goes all crazy and stuff. So that's Summer of Sam. And then the last one I'll go ahead and mention here, also another one, like I said, it's another movie that takes place in the summer. Probably came out in the summer. And I figured nobody had it on their list. Is Die Hard with a Vengeance. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that one. It's the third one. The third one in the trilogy. I don't know how many more came out after that. Die Harder and Don't Die So Hard. And I'm ready to die.
I only watched the first two, then I stopped there.
The third one's it's not bad. It's all right. It's got Samuel L. Jackson in it. And they're, it's in the summer again. It's in New York. And there's like all this tension. There's like a mad bomber blowing up stuff. And they're running around in the city and everything. Everybody's all sweaty. And
wasn't he related to the first?
And it's related to the first movie. Yeah, I won't give away too much about it, but it is kind of related. So if you've seen the first one, the third one's kind of like has a connection to it. So it's pretty good. I thought it was all right. And that's it. That's all I got.
Yeah.
And just to give Susan a little perspective, history information on the Son of Sam, he would kill people, but then he would leave like notes behind. He was like playing mind games with the cops, and he would sign them all Son of Sam. That's why it's called that. And he was basically, Sam was his dog. That was his dog name. So that he was a nut.
The dog was telling him to kill people.
Yeah.
It was very, very random type murders. It wasn't like
I
it
think
wasn't what type of person he was looking for. It was just very random, and everybody was just like frozen in fear and in the city, like trying to figure out.
It's based on true story, of course. Yeah, it's all that really happened. So they found out the guy. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
I had to slip into teacher mode there and do the lesson, history lesson for Susan. So current events, almost not quite current, but
Could have a history class. That's morbid history class.
Murder mystery, Dateline night.
Who's that guy from Unsolved Mysteries that would come out?
Oh, who was that?
That old. He came out in Airplane. That's all I remember. But
yeah,
I know he was in movie. He was like in serious movies, but I always remember him from Airplane.
Robert Stack.
Robert Stagg.
Yeah. That's what it was. All right. Well, let's see. Susan or Vic want to go next?
I think I have more than Susan, so I'll let Susan go. Unless Susan's got more than 9.
No, I guess not.
Why don't you go next then? Because I don't want to take any of yours, and Vic doesn't want to take any.
I don't think you guys will take any of mine. I mean, one's already taken. So.
Which one, Jaws?
I too had Jaws. 'Cause I was not allowed to see it when it came out.
3 in a row.
Wow.
Funny, I was having dinner with my director, my lead actor, and I presented that question to them over our dinner a couple hours ago, and that was one of their first responses.
It's the ultimate summer movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Summer blockbuster, and yeah.
The ultimate
away from its 45th anniversary release date.
The ultimate summer feel good movie, right?
Who doesn't like when he runs his nails across the?
Oh yeah.
Quint.
That guy's my favorite, Quint. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women.
long and ado, you young fine Spanish ladies.
All right, Susan. I guess you're next.
Oh, okay. I thought we went off. Anyways, well, I didn't get to see it when it came out, of course, because I wasn't allowed to. But I was jealous because my cousin came over to my house to pick up my brother to go see it. Oh. But they're not gonna take me along. So, anyways, I saw it years later.
Which one was that? I'm sorry, I missed it.
The Jaws. I'm sorry.
Jaws. Okay.
You're still talking Jaws. Okay.
Still talking
I wanted to
Jaws,
make
okay.
sure.
I thought you mentioned another movie.
I thought she was going to do a big reveal of that movie. What? Go ahead.
I liked it. I'm sorry. I swam with sharks, you know. It didn't really do anything to me. I mean, you're going to get eaten by a shark? Oh, well. You're in the water. Yeah. Okay, so I too didn't see this movie when it came out. I know I saw it, I guess later on cable or something, but it's called it's an old movie. It's called Meatballs.
Oh, Meatballs. Oh, okay.
It stars Bill Murray. Actually, I didn't know, but this was his first ever movie he made.
Oh, wow.
First acting full, lead actor movie.
So this is before Caddyshack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
79, I think 79. This one was out. Caddyshack was, I think afterwards, right after too.
Wow.
He plays a camp counselor, summer camp. Of course, this camp is not the rich budget kind of ones, It'd be like the one I would go to if I had money to go to. So, man, I didn't need money in the summer. Just stayed home. So it was a cool, he had his quirks and all that. It was not a big blockbuster. But the big thing is that was his first movie, which I didn't know he ever acted as lead. Yeah.
I'm with you, Susan, on summer camp. When I wanted to go to summer camp, we pitched a tent in the backyard. That was our summer camp.
It's true. Hey, that was it. The ping pong table in the backyard. Yay.
Ping pong table?
I never got to play because,
You're so good.
And Susan, they never let you do anything.
Really?
Never went to the movies. She never went anywhere.
Oh my gosh.
We played marbles in the dirt. We didn't know ping pong.
No ping pong for you.
It was taken over. He's gonna hate me, my brother, and my cousins, and so yeah, I didn't get to play. Anyways, so mentioning that, Caddyshack came out the year after that too. So yeah, he made it right after.
Wow.
But that's not my other movie. I'm gonna go with Friday the 13th. No, just kidding. Just kidding. It is a summer movie, yeah. No, I didn't see those either until they came on regular TV. I'm gonna go with a cliche, Independence Day.
Hey.
The good one.
I mean, who cannot, feel all patriotic when he makes his speech and everything?
That's right.
Can't go wrong with that. That's summer.
Choo-choo. I never saw the second one, so I don't know.
Heard it wasn't that good, the second one. I never saw it.
I didn't see it either.
I didn't see it. So. But I still have one more, right? Because we're doing 3.
Or however many you want.
So let me go down the road. I know.
You haven't picked any of mine yet, so go for it.
I told you it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah, you did. That's true.
What was I can't find it. I wrote it down on my phone.
Quick, Victor, text her one. Throw her a bone.
Text her.
Tell him this.
Okay, so I was allowed to see this one.
Yesterday.
Grease.
Hey.
Actually, not in the, the movie itself was not in the summer, but it was, summer movie.
Linda reacted. I think that was the top of her list.
Did she see Grease? So, and I remember that the theater was packed in that time too. So June of '78, yeah.
Dang.
So it came out then, and it was the highest grossing musical movie until, what's it called? I don't want to say it because maybe someone has it. Mamma Mia.
Oh,
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one, so I don't know.
Never seen it.
But that's it. Oh, and honorable mention. No, just kidding.
Honorable mention? Oh, you got an honorable mention. Go ahead.
Nah, we're doing those later, aren't we? If we have any more.
Circle back around.
I guess we could do that.
I mean, I don't think we're in any danger of
No.
y'all running out.
Or anything, or overlapping, or
I'm pretty sure Belinda and Victor have plenty more.
So far, I've only had one of mine scratched off the list.
no, I told you I didn't make a big list this time, and so far I've gotten three of my movies already mentioned. So,
Ooh. Well, then, do you want to go next?
one was mentioned in jest, so I can still claim it. But, yeah, y'all took Grease, and y'all took Jaws. Jaws was like my number.
Jaws. Yeah, 4.
Wow. That's better than a trifecta. That's like a 4 of a kind. That's
4 of a kind. Well, we make it 5, Victor.
Yeah.
Full house. Well, I'm going to go ahead and do my list because my list isn't that big. I know Victor probably has a bunch
It's
of
epic. It's just ginormous.
Ginormous. Have you seen them, man?
Like a phone book over here.
What's a phone
you guys
book?
y'all already took Grease. Y'all already took Jaws. I had thought about Star Wars, but I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I think the thing for me, like what makes a summer movie for me is that I saw it in summer and that it made a big impact, or that it just feels like summer, like the movie actually has a summer feel to it, kind of like Stand By Me, because anyway, but let's see. So I had a Dirty Dancing. That's one of my summer movies.
Yep.
Oh, that was on Victor's list.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Nobody puts baby in the corner. I mean, it's summer. You go on a vacation, and just like who was it that was going on who was going camping? Oh, it was Susan and Meatballs. That's it.
Backyard camping for me. No ping pong table either. Rock fights.
Rock fights.
That was our summer camp. We stand on that side of the creek. We stand on this side of the creek, and we just bomb each other.
Rocks. Yeah. They're free, right? Yeah.
That was our summer camp.
Gosh, that was summer.
That's true story too. I took a couple to the noggin. Yeah.
Oh.
Me.
Okay, so you weren't going to school. You took some hard ones on the head.
You have no ping pong table.
Let's see what else. So yeah, Dirty Dancing. I also included The Goonies.
Yeah, that was another one.
That's got a summer feel to it. Everybody's kind of like off on an adventure. I think a lot of times for me that also has like a summer, like when someone goes off on an adventure, because you get to go out, you get to travel, you get to do stuff, you know, and it's like the only time it's when you're at school, you don't get to do any of that stuff. So adventures for me would be definitely summer feels. So Dirty Dancing, Goonies.
Goonies is some of Josh Brolin's best work.
Corey Feldman, some of his best work too.
Yeah, there's Corey. Aren't they both?
Again.
Both of the Corys, I think, were in that. Yeah.
No, just one.
Was it just one?
Yeah.
Because the lead was that other guy. What's his name?
Acton.
There you go, Sean Astin.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Remember, went to see him.
Mr. Frodo.
You went to see him. I didn't get to see him.
No, but I had bought tickets to see him, especially.
You actually got to go see that one.
So, yeah, Goonies would have been another one. Let's see, what else? I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I saw that. I wonder if anyone would pick that.
I also had here's another vacation movie. Vacation. You know, National Lampoon's Family Vacation. Totally summer vacation. You know, for
that was my honorable mention. Darn.
That was an honorable mention. Oh, I took it. And then I have two more. One is one is 500 Days of Summer, and I put it in there because it does have the name Summer in it, although Summer is a girl. But it definitely made like a big emotional impact on me because it's like kind of an anti-romance movie. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really good. So yeah, I got that one in there. With what's her name? Zooey Deschanel and
Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
Yes, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's it. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So I put that one in there. But my number one at this point, because I can't put Jaws up there anymore, and I can't put Grease up there anymore, is Friday the 13th. And y'all kind of alluded to that one a little earlier, but definitely, I mean, that was like summer camp. You know, everybody's all running around. Unfortunately, not very happily, you know, running around the camp. They're not playing games or anything like that. You know, it's a scare.
Oh, they were playing games.
They were playing games, just the wrong kind. Yeah.
The camp, come on.
But yeah, that's it. So that's my list. I kept it short. I didn't want to take everybody's choices. So, huh?
You remember the name of the camp?
Camp Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake was the name of the lake, but was that the name of the camp?
Yeah, Camp Crystal Lake, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Camp Crystal Lake. Mm-hmm.
Was okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there you go. That's my list. It's short and sweet.
Oh,
All right, Victor. Go ahead.
Jaws is the only one I had to scratch off. I still got 8 that none of y'all haven't touched. So
How's it sound?
That was a 5. That was 5 for Jaws right there.
Yeah.
How's our time doing before he gets into his?
Oh, we got time. We got time.
Well,
we have time. But...
I mean, I'll pick
We'll
3.
cut them off like usual. Don't worry about it.
That's Jose.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
My first one is okay. Thanks, Victor. We don't need that anymore. We're out of time. So I'll go over 3, and if you want me to get into honorable mentions, I've got some. So
Sure.
If this episode is running too short, I can certainly add it a little bit.
You got fillers.
One quick correction. Jose and I just mentioned that Sean Astin was Bilbo, and that was not correct. He was Samwise.
Yeah, he was Samwise.
Yeah, he was Samwise. So I had to.
But he was saying he always called him Mr. Frodo.
Yes. He was Samwise. But anyway, okay. So when I thought about this topic, I said, well, okay, it's either a movie that came out in the summer, which means May in Texas, that means May through late August, September, or the setting for the film is in the summer, or it's on the beach, or it's got lots of sweaty people in it. So I was using all those different things to try to pick ones. And of course, I started off thinking, what are my favorite movies? When did it come out? I checked my sources. And I recently posted something on our Facebook page about Bruce Campbell because I get a lot of feeds from different sources. And one of them said, yes, Army of Darkness just came out today. And I said, really? And I checked it and I said, no, it didn't. Because a lot of times when they post it on their feed, it still takes a couple of months before it gets to me. So that's why I had to check it. I said, no, it didn't come out in the summer. It came out a few months ago. But that's how I got into the movie and the Bruce Campbell thing. That's so I went ahead and posted that because it's a cult classic. But I just had to post that. And that's how it ended up on the Facebook page because I was doing my research. So I found out that it did not start in the summer. So having said that, I came up with a list of movies. And I want to mention two right off the bat because they both premiered on exactly the same day in the same year. So they were competing against each other. And they're both awesome movies. So I picked both of these because there's sweaty people in it. It takes place, a lot of the scenes take place outdoors, and there's lots of action in these movies. But one of them is Raiders of the Lost Ark. Mm-hmm. It premiered on June the 12th, 1981. And we all know about that movie, one of Steven Spielberg's movies. He and George Lucas teamed up on that one. I don't know how much I can say about it because everybody knows that movie. But did you know that the other star is
Uh-oh.
that
We're losing Victor. We're losing Victor.
He's even like disappearing. Is that it? Like
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
It's like Back to the Future, you know, like when the brother and sister are disappearing, he's kind of like fading away there. Like
that's what it looks like. Where's my hand? It's disappearing.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
You gotta get your parents back together quick.
Oh, now I get the message. My internet connection is unstable.
Victor just gave this really moving speech right now about the movie Raiders of the Lost Ark. We completely lost it. That's it. Completely gone.
His poignant message.
And that's why Raiders of the Lost Ark is the best movie ever. Thank you.
Take two.
He just gave his I have a dream speech of a lifetime. And we missed it.
Hey, Victor, you know what? The timer just came up.
I see that.
Sorry, we don't have time for Victor. So finally,
after all this waiting,
finally, Jose's not the one getting picked on. Yes.
I think Jose had something to do with sabotaging the Wi-Fi or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hacked into something. I'm gonna get it right here.
Working with the Russians here.
Luckily, I have practice because of the time that Belinda forgot to turn on the recorder. So I had to repeat all that segment because of that. So I'm familiar with this type of problem. So if I have to repeat myself, that's no big deal.
Okay.
He has it on teleprompter. Just
you know what? Let's take a break, and maybe you getting off and coming back on will fix your connection problem. Who knows?
Yeah, let's try that. Maybe I need to do that.
Also, you're like disappearing on us.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
All your hair's gone right now, man. Oh, there it is. Okay, there's your hair.
That's because of I have the window and the sun went down, so I turn on my lamp. Maybe it's too bright.
I was like, did Victor shave his head?
Yeah.
He went full like taxi driver there. He just kind of
instant haircut.
Right. So,
talking to me, Jose?
yeah.
I would say you're the only one in the room, but you're not. So you got to know who you're talking to.
Shane from The Walking Dead. is
Last
like,
time it was the mullet. Now it's the skull.
All right, before you become a floating head, let's let's get off and get back on.
Try that.
And
Let's
see if
try
that
that.
helps. Okay.
We'll
See you
try
on the
that.
other side, guys.
Okay.
You made it back.
Okay.
Let's see who else makes it back. There's Jose. There you are.
all right.
We're missing two more. Like whatever happens on this episode happens.
Just freestyling it,
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see.
improvising.
Trying to adjust my.
That's a little better. Yeah. Now there's nice
Yeah.
contrast on you. Yes.
Victor, you grew your hair back.
You can see the block. And it's not a mullet today.
There you go.
Yeah, too
Okay.
much
Well.
light. So where do we leave off?
Name
You were,
Dave.
you were doing your I have a dream speech.
I have a dream.
You're about to solve all the world's problems, and then
Mhm.
it went dead,
Something.
froze up.
Well, if the lighting is better, then I need to do this again too. So.
Yeah. No, that still didn't work. No.
Nope.
Ah,
Mm.
It's all
Jackie
right.
got the Paper
All right.
Tiger this weekend.
So what was your last movie? What were you talking about?
I don't know. Y'all tell me. I don't know when I started having technical glitches.
You just started Raiders of Boston.
I can
Oh,
start.
Raiders. That was it. Yeah.
It sounded like you were saying something about Lost in Space to me, but
No, Susan was keeping track. It was Raiders.
Raiders of the
Oh,
Lost,
okay.
Jupiter 2.
Susan was the only one paying attention.
Yeah.
Ah.
I tuned out a long time ago on Vic.
Victor starts talking, we all check our.
Everybody starts taking a drink.
He doesn't know what to say anymore. He's good.
Okay, we're ready, Victor. Sorry.
Okay. I like it when you don't pick on me. It's all right. Glutton for punishment.
We give Jose a break for the
What was
summer.
What was the topic again? I can't. Was it monsters, cars, or something? Or I can't remember.
Summer
No,
blocks.
Lost in Space.
Come on, summer movies.
Best space movies.
Star
Best
Trek,
summer space
Star Wars. Spock versus Chewbacca. Anyway. Okay, so I was asking myself. I mean, y'all are ready, right? I can go ahead. So, okay.
Is it recording?
They sell-
Yeah, I think it's.
Are we recording? Take 3. So I had to think of, is this about movies that happened, that came out in the summer, or movies that were about summer, or since summer tends to be hot, was it a movie full of sweaty people? So I was trying to use those 3 criteria. And so I came up with a few. I wanted to mention the first 2 because they came out on the same day. Everybody's really still. So I'm thinking I'm having another glitch. Nobody's moving but me. Okay.
That help? That help?
Everybody froze. I'm like, oh, here we go again. Okay. So these 2 movies came out. Everybody just do this. So I'm going, I haven't lost my connection. Everybody just sway back and forth like a kumbaya kind of thing. I'm talking about these movies. That cat hasn't moved the whole time, so I'm a little concerned about the cat. But anyway,
Richard,
I
but
cracked. I couldn't hold it.
That's really good, Jose.
Hey, some attention is better than no attention. Y'all are paying some attention. Y'all are picking on me. That's okay. It's better than being ignored, right? So anyway.
Because they're jealous.
Yeah. These two movies came out on the same day in the same year. Okay, so they competed against each other at the box office. The first one is Raiders of the Lost Ark. It came out on June 12th, 1981. Okay, everybody knows about that movie. There's not much to say about that movie. Harrison Ford, Steven Spielberg, George Lucas. Great movie. One of the best action movies ever. But did you also know that at the same time, the same day, same year, Clash of the Titans also came out? That same year, same day.
Wow.
Okay?
Really?
Yes.
It wasn't.
I know they
Wow.
seem like from different eras, but I checked my sources and they both had the same release day.
Wow.
Same day, same year.
Same day, same year. Yes.
Same quality of special effects.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because one relied heavily on stop action animation and the other one did not. Not that I can think of off the bat, but yeah, they competed, and it almost makes me wonder, like, well, if Raiders of the Lost Ark hadn't come out, how much more success would Clash of the Titans? And it's a pretty good movie. A lot of people love that movie. If there was no Raiders of the Lost Ark, Clash of the Titans might be considered one of the best action movies that ever came out. But they both came out on the same day in the same year. And of course, Raiders of the Lost Ark, won the box office. But two really, really, really good movies that came out on June 12th, which is in summertime, which is why I found those two movies. Okay.
Good choices.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was very interesting that they were competitors. So two excellent movies. So that's two. I kind of carried two at the same time. So, all right, I'm efficient. I'm being very efficient here. Another one, and there's a bunch, as you know. So picking a third one is kind of tough. I want to pick this one because this is one of my favorite movies. It's probably one of the best sci-fi movies ever made. Alien came out. The original Alien came out June 22nd, 1979.
I wasn't allowed to see that.
Huh?
Wasn't allowed to see that either.
Oh, yeah. Don't look at it.
Susan.
Don't look. Don't look. Don't look. Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
It was hard growing up in a convent, huh, Susan? Nope.
They just let out Susan to eat and that's it. Then they put her back in the room. Like, get back in there.
Yes. Too much stuff going
Back
on.
in the closet.
I mean, there's other movies with more sweaty people, but Alien was pretty.
You can't mention those.
There were some like scenes of humidity, I think. When they're on the planet, it seemed very humid. So I guess that seemed summer enough, even though it was an alien world. But one of the best sci-fi movies ever. That's still my favorite tagline of any movie that's ever come out. In space, no one can hear you scream. That's just the best tagline I've ever seen on a movie. And it's true, because I mean, you guys think, yeah, that's true. Nobody can hear you in space. But Alien came out in the summer, June 22nd, 1979.
Awesome.
So those are my three movies. And if you want more, I got more.
Yeah, take the rest.
Okay, the one with the most sweat. The one with the most sweat is probably Gladiator. That came out May 5th, 2000.
When exactly?
May 5th, which in Texas is summer. Okay.
Close enough, yeah.
Lots of sweaty guys in that movie. Lots of outdoor scenes. Not much rain. A lot of sunshine. So I assume they were stabbing each other with lots of sweat and blood and all that stuff. So yes. So Alien, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Gladiator, and Clash of the Titans. The Blues Brothers came out in the summer, June 20th, 1980. All right. And another Maximum Sweat movie was Mad Max. Mad Max 2.
I was gonna say which one.
Yeah, the second one. Road Warrior.
Road Warrior.
Yes. May 21st, 1982. That came out the year after Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, yes. And, yes, a couple more. I've got a bunch.
Go ahead.
So Mad Max came out in the summer, Raiders of the Lost Ark, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High came out in the summertime. August 13th, 1982. Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Definitely couldn't see that one.
A summer classic. Yeah. You're not allowed to see that. No, you're not.
She wasn't allowed to see Gladiator either. It came out in 2000. She was like,
no Gladiators.
She's a grown woman, but they still won't let her see it.
Yes, and even like Airplane made a reference to Gladiator movies, so I'm not Airplane either. Although
I was thinking that too. Yeah.
Yeah, there's naked women in Airplane, so no.
No, I was thinking of that scene where the pilot tells the kid, "Remember, have you ever seen two gladiators?" And then Billy,
Yeah.
Billy, have you ever seen two gladiators? And
Is it Gladiator movies?
Oh my gosh.
I'm curious, what did you get to see, Susan? Sorry.
Sound of Music.
My Little Pony?
Well, you got to see Aliens in the summer. It came out in the summer too. The second one. I actually saw the second one before I saw the first one.
Oh.
oh wow.
Wow. That's a time warp. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
I have a question for you, Victor.
Yes, sir.
You mentioned it a couple of times when I checked my sources. Are you referring to Google like the rest of us, or
I'm using Internet Movie Database.
Would you go to the library and look up the catalog?
I went to the Library of Congress. I went on an online website and I looked it up. So I saw it there.
Do you have an encyclopedia set at home?
Got all the stacks of books around him and everything.
A large stack of encyclopedias.
Looking at several.
I have access to.
Britannica?
Because I don't have enough money for bus fare to drive down to the library. So I have all these books stacked up in my closet.
Yeah, what is it? The Encyclopedia Britannica from 1975?
Hold on a second. Let me check. I think I have that one down. Yes, I do.
My source now is Google, like the rest of the planet. I don't know what you're referring to.
Internet Movie Database.
Ah, there you go.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's it. Those are sources.
So if I'm wrong, it's their fault.
Can't go wrong with that.
And the last movie, which is
Oh man, I thought he was done already.
One more.
I'm playing the Oscar music.
Yeah.
The walk-off music.
Put my mic.
There you go. And he's done with the 80s. Now he's moving on to the 90s
Let's
next.
start muting him.
1990s now.
Jose, start hacking his Wi-Fi again, please.
Blood and Sand with Tyrone Power, 1963.
Was a summer blockbuster.
Gas Singer came out in December of 1901.
Keystone Cops, 1920.
It all started with Charlie Chaplin. And,
Yeah. He was a real firecracker, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, just the last one because it's a competitor for sweaty guys. It's the Predator. Predator, June 12th, 1987. Predator. Lots of sweaty men.
Oh.
So, Susan, I'm sorry you probably didn't see that one either because there's the sweat content. Which is
saw that one.
Yeah, they all needed a sponge bath, and I'm just not allowed now. So
Get to the chopper.
get to the chopper.
To the chopper.
Now, run. Okay, I'm done. Aren't you glad y'all waited for that?
So entertaining. The best for last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, well, that was a list. That's what we wanted.
I had an honorable mention, The Sandlot.
Hey,
I thought about that one too. Yeah, that's a good one.
you're killing me, Smalls.
What's a some more?
Some more.
For some reason, I want to say Bad News Bears, but I have no idea when it came out. It's just.
I think any baseball movie is automatically going to be
Summer related.
summer. Yeah. What else?
Or just to let me see, just to make it a complete.
Oh, there you go.
There's my Clash.
Gee,
Clash of the Titans.
Burgess Meredith. There you go.
Yep. And I just saw him the other day in the Batman movie as the Penguin.
I thought you were going to say I saw him the other day in the bathroom over at
His ghost.
Burgess Meredith. Wasn't he in the Poseidon Adventure too?
He probably was.
Oh, I don't remember.
And he was Mickey.
He was
Yeah, it's Mickey.
Rocky.
The late great.
Poseidon Adventure. Not the beach, but it's the ocean. The bottom.
Oh, you said that came out at the same time as Raiders.
Raiders of the Lost Ark, according to the Internet Movie Database.
Wow.
According to his sources.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, I looked it up. It is the same date.
Wow. Victor's not lying.
Nope. But I saw Raiders instead.
I saw both, but I don't
I saw
remember.
both of those.
Hours and hours of research, but I was able to make sure that I knew exactly the date that they came out.
I'm really thrown off by that.
I'm concerned.
Raiders.
Yeah. It's kind of like one was the end of an era and the other one's kind of like the beginning of another
Yeah,
era.
That's true. That's very true.
Right. As far as special effects, right?
That's true. That's very, very true.
But as far as blockbuster, I still think maybe this should be our celebrity death match. Our death match question. Which one was the bigger blockbuster? I mean,
Eesh.
That's a hard one.
It's tough.
Of all the ones that we mentioned, it would be Star Wars.
no, I meant the two that came out at the same time.
Clash of the Titans and Raiders.
Oh, Raiders.
Raiders won out. But yeah, you had said
Clash. That's a personal one.
Right.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken.
Yeah.
I couldn't stand that owl. I'm sorry.
Like Victor was saying, how much bigger would Clash of Titans have been, and they would have had a different release date? I kind of felt like that was just bad luck for them.
Yeah.
No, let's release our film. Oh, great, another one's coming out. It's gonna.
Yeah.
But how many people actually knew that
I think
Raiders was going
I
to be
think
such
it
a
would have
big
been
hit?
different. No, I think it would have been different people going to see it because I mean, if you look at like the list of actors and the style of movie and
Harry Hamilton is not a movie
and special
star.
effects.
First and foremost,
It's,
star.
like
You
I
have a
said,
good
it's
point
the
with
end
that.
of it's the end of one era versus the beginning of another. You know, it's like the brand new actors coming out in this Raiders movie and
Yeah,
like,
different.
the effects are totally different. Plus, you have this big blockbuster. Steven Spielberg, you know, was a big name at that time, much bigger than. I'm sorry, but I don't even remember who directed Flash. You know, but Spielberg was coming off of some big movies. You know, like Close Encounters, and it's like I still think people would have flocked to see the other one, but
I think Martin Scorsese directed Clash of the Titans.
no.
I'm kidding. I'm
Oh
kidding.
yeah.
Like, no, that wasn't him.
There's a cameo by De Niro in the movie
I
somewhere.
remember. A lot of people don't know this, but De Niro played the Kraken. He was the yeah. He was the one who said, "Forget about it." Forget about it. You remember that part? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Kraken comes out and goes, "Forget about it." You talking to me? Talking to me?
I got 3 arms. I got 3 arms. Okay. Okay.
No. Yeah. Okay, well.
Mm.
You know what? I'm inclined to look it up.
Okay.
It says Desmond
Check with your sources.
Desmond what?
Davis. I never heard of this person.
Desmond Davis?
Uh-huh.
You guys have never heard of him? Neither have I.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forget you're in with all those big
Neither have I. I've never heard of him.
types.
Oh, but Harry, was it Harryhausen or what's the guy that did all the
Harry Hamlin.
Yeah, Harry.
Oh, the guy that did the animation, the
Oh,
famous
Harryhausen.
stop motion guy.
Harryhausen, yeah.
Harryhausen, right?
Him, I do know, yeah.
Desmond Davis was the director.
Mhm.
And that Harryhausen stuff was like real popular up until then, right?
Yeah, I think that was like the last
That was one of his last ones.
big
Mm-hmm.
movie he did. Yeah, I don't see anything really Desmond Davis. The Sign Over the Four, it's like a Sherlock Holmes movie. Camille. Measure for Measure, Freedom Fighter, Inspector Calls, The Giant Behemoth. That looks like a
That was-
Harryhausen style.
That was a Harryhausen movie too.
But yeah, I don't see anything. I don't see anything even close to. No. Okay, it's okay. He hit it out of the ballpark with that one, so that one's good.
Good choice. Good choice.
Good choice. All right. Well, I guess that does it for our choices, our summer movie list. Wait.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, you were gonna do In Memoriam, correct?
Yes. So I've got a few on here. No disrespect to the people that I leave out because there's sometimes we don't have time to put in, but we'll go with the first one. Frank Bonner. I think we posted that on Facebook. He was 79 and he was on a show called WKRP in Cincinnati. For those people that don't know, was from 78 to 82, right? And he played Herb Tarlick. I just remember that guy was always wearing like a plaid jacket all the time. He was kind of like this sleazy salesman type guy.
Running around after Lonnie Anderson.
There you go.
The loud tacky plaid jackets, yeah.
And so he was in a lot of other shows too, but that's the one he was mostly known for. He played like bit parts in like The Love Boat, Newhart, a few other shows from that time period. Another one is Lisa Barnes, I think it is. She was 65. She was in a movie called Gone Girl. Have you guys ever seen that movie? It's pretty good.
But yes.
But she wasn't a star in it or anything. I was kind of looking up. I guess she just played like a character in the movie, but she passed away this week. I think she was hit by a car or something. So that's why it kind of made big news about that.
A scooter.
What's that?
Scooter.
One of those electric scooters.
Oh, a scooter. Okay. Wow.
Wow.
They hit and ran.
Oh man. Wow. Okay.
They go pretty fast, I was told. So
Yeah.
That's terrible. I wouldn't think that it would. Well, I guess they could do damage. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
Let's see. Oh, Ned Beatty.
Oh.
Okay, 83 years old. His first movie, he debuted in a movie called Deliverance in 1972, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
School Like a Pig. He was, yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you know, you know, right?
Susan, don't watch that movie.
There you
Yeah.
Don't watch that
I
movie.
know the pig squeal.
I didn't know this, but he was in a movie called Network, which is a pretty famous movie, but he won an Academy Award for that. And I looked it up on YouTube, so I would suggest if you guys get a chance, check it out. He gives his speech, and yeah, I think he deserved it. And you don't really think
the full movie's on there?
no, it's just a little section of him doing the speech. It's like a 5-6 minute speech.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he deserved that. Definitely. He was an All President's Man. He was in Superman. He was Lex Luthor's sidekick.
Otis.
Otis, there you go. And then he was also on TV on Roseanne, on MASH, or Y50. They even mentioned, I think, Law and Order, CSI. He was the voice of one of the characters in Toy Story 3. So he had a very long career of doing movies and television. So real famous actor, Ned Beatty. Clarence Williams III. He was 81 years old. He was a third of the Mod Squad.
Link.
Right.
Yeah, Link.
Which stole the name from us, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. No, I'm just kidding. It's the other way around. But he was one of the first Black actors on television in a lead role, which a lot of people don't know. Back in the 60s, I'm guessing. I think I don't remember the Mod Squad myself, but
it was 70s.
70s.
Yeah.
Okay. He was also in Purple Rain, American Gangster, The Butler, and I remembered him because I couldn't really remember him. I kind of recognized his face a little bit, but I remember he was in a movie called Half Baked. Have you guys ever seen that? It's with Dave Chappelle. Okay, I guess not. Okay, anyway, not an Oscar-winning movie, but yeah.
I don't think Susan could see that one either.
Yeah, I just looked it up. It was from 68, and it ran 5 seasons. So I do remember seeing it like in the 70s. But yeah, I guess it did start in the 60s. 68.
Okay. So that was Clarence William III. Oh man, I think this is Arlene Golanka. I'm not really sure if I pronounced her name right. She was 85 years old. She was on a show called Mayberry, RFD.
Oh,
I think that was a spinoff of Andy Griffith,
Andy
if I remember
Griffith,
correctly.
yeah.
I think
Uh-huh.
she played a lot of small roles. She was in shows like MASH, Mary Tyler Moore, Maude, and One Day at a Time. And then the last one I wanted to mention was a guy by the name of John Paragon, who passed away. He was 66. He was originally from a comedy group called the Groundlings. And you guys ever heard them? They're like kind of an improv group. And he was in that group with Paul Rubens, who later became Pee Wee Herman. Right, that was his character, and Cassandra Peterson, who later became Elvira. And he wrote for both of them, and he was also the character Jambi, the genie on Pee Wee's Playhouse. Played Jambi, the genie on Pee Wee, the Mecca Lecca Hi, Mecca Heiny Ho guy. So that was him.
Hey, can you say that in front of Susan? Are you sure?
Make a hi, make a heiny ho.
Hey.
I know.
Family show.
I'm sorry.
But he was awesome, though. I remember he did a special. I can't remember if it was Showtime or HBO. It's called Paragon of Comedy. And it was one of the first shows I saw on cable, and it was hilarious. It was awesome. I love.
Oh, Phil Hartman too was one of his guys that he also worked with.
Yeah.
They were all together, so cool.
Well, I guess in remembrance of their lives and careers, we toast.
You say make a like a hi, make a heiny ho.
Cheers.
Go.
All righty. Well, let's liven this up a little bit with some birthdays. I'm gonna try to go back a couple weeks. I guess I'll start around the 9th because I don't remember when I guess when we cut off from our last show. But I'll go back to the 9th. We had Johnny Depp turned 58. Natalie Portman turned 40 on the 9th. Also known as
Wow.
Pat May, Luke and Leah's mama.
Wow.
And Michael J. Fox turned 60.
Ding.
Yeah, just a quick side note. His middle name doesn't even start with a J. His middle name is Andrew.
Yeah, the story on that is because when he came to Hollywood, he couldn't use his name because some other actor was already using that name. So he had to.
Oh,
He did that on a talk show once.
gotcha.
Mm.
Then on-
in there. Yeah, throw it off.
On the 11th, we have Peter Dinklage turned 52. Everybody knows him from, from lots of stuff, but lately from
Elf. Yeah.
from
Game of Thrones.
GOT.
Thank you, G. I'm like thinking, what is it? What is it? Game of Thrones. That's right. Then on the 13th, we had everybody's favorite Captain America, Chris Evans, turned 40. On the 14th, we had Boy George turned 60.
Mm.
Yeah.
Bam.
His actual name is George Allen O'Dowd, but he's 60 years old. And then Marla Gibbs, famous from The Jeffersons as Florence Johnston, the Jeffersons maid. We'll call her a housekeeper. She is 90 years old.
Oh.
Wow.
And then on the 16th, we had John Cho, turned 49. On the 17th, we had the man who writes the songs that makes the whole world sing, Barry Manilow, turned 78.
Wow.
Dang.
Yeah. Venus Williams, it turned 41. She's a tennis player, and she has won 7 singles Grand Slam titles.
41? Wow.
41. She's still out there playing.
Mhm.
Not 18th, which is today, the day that we're taping this. But Blake Shelton turns 45. He's engaged. He got engaged in October to, oh my God, see, now I'm blank again.
Gwen Stefani.
Thank you. What is wrong with me? It's that summer brain is already starting. It's like, I just don't care anymore.
It goes into sleep mode.
Yeah, that's it. And then the big birthday boy today, he's more than 64, and we still love him. So Paul McCartney turned 79.
Sir Paul McCartney.
Sir Paul McCartney, knighted in 1997, holds over 3,000 copyrights.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's amazing. And then I threw in tomorrow's birthdays just because it'll be a little closer to the date that we dropped this episode. We got Paula Abdul turning 58 and still dancing. Dirk Nowitzki, basketball player, turns 42. And Zoe Saldana, also known as Zoe Adira Saldana Nazario, the Dominican beauty, turns 42. And those are our birthdays. So,
and my daughter turns 24.
Oh, and that's another birthday right there. So, happy birthday to everybody.
Happy birthday.
All righty. Well, what else do we want to talk about? We got 5 minutes. 5 minutes before the timer cuts us off. I think that's pretty much.
Encourage our viewers for a little feedback. What do you think?
Yeah.
What are your summer memories? What movies bring come to mind when you think of summer?
And what are you going to be watching this summer? I don't know. I haven't even really thought about what's going to be out this summer because I've been in the no movie mode for so long that I haven't even really. I don't know what's coming out. What's coming out?
I know June's coming out this summer.
What?
June's not coming out till October.
Oh, really? I thought it was this summer.
No, it's October.
Can move it back?
It's
Yeah.
still summer here.
True.
It's summer in October around here.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, what are y'all watching? What are y'all planning to watch? I haven't really thought much about it yet, but I will in the next week or so because I want to start catching up on some stuff now that I have some extra free time. I don't know what else. What else do y'all want to talk about, discuss, plug? Well, I guess if that's it, then that's it. We will have another topic for next week. And what else? I don't know. Well, not next week, in 2 weeks, sorry. And I guess we're still planning to kind of meet up at some point and actually record something live, yeah.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
The
Maybe.
pod squad.
Did we secure a place?
Mike?
Backyard?
Next week,
The tent in the back.
yeah, next week I'll have a lighter week as far as filming goes. And I'll look
We'll meet at the ping pong
The
table.
Pod Squad.
at the
We'll meet at the Taco Cabana where we used to meet. We'll just go there.
Blankets and shoes.
We could meet at that creek by the Woodlawn Lake where we used to have our rock
Right.
I'll have to bring some mosquito netting because I ain't getting near any body of water.
Bring a football helmet, trash can lid, anything you can think of. It's rough down there.
I just remembered Fiesta Week just started for us here in San Antonio. Started last night, I guess, yeah. And Carnival's already set up over at the Alamo Dome. So anybody who's interested in attending some stuff, just be aware that, they're still talking masks and they're still talking limited numbers of people at events. So just be safe, please, if you're going out there. And yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. I guess we'll see what.
I'm actually working one of the Fiesta events, the Cavaliers Parade on Monday night. So.
Oh, it's on Monday. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's so odd having Fiesta in June. It's normally in April, but because of the pandemic, everything got mixed up and pushed back and what have you. But
We got less than a minute.
But yeah, the Cavaliers Parade on the river is usually on a Monday. So I think it's like a condensed version of Fiesta, but I'm imagining the parades are still on. I don't know for sure.
I don't think they're having all the parades. I think I don't remember which one. One of them is not
parade.
here.
I'm fine with that because it's
Yeah,
June. Maybe the night parade would be nice. We'll see.
true.
But we're running out of time. Should we say bye?
Yeah, I think we should say bye. We'll catch up with you all later. Stay safe. Keep wearing your mask.
It's fun.
Bye.
We'll see y'all next time.
All right.
Bye.
Get vaccinated.
Yes.